Hey guys, this is Dave, and we're going into the first movers launch right now for the Legacy UAP. We just finished it with a purpose in mind. We had a lot of people ask if we can set it up to sell itself as well as anything else. We say, you know what, that's excellent. It gives us a default direction so that when you buy it, it's set up to sell itself so that you can sell it to people who, if they don't know what they want to sell, they can just sell this. If they do know what they want to sell, then they can just change it and sell something else. But for all the guys who go selling this, you're going to get paid out 2 levels deep on your sales, and you yourself are going to make money on your sales. So why would you bother to get this website? Because it's going to produce real web pages that are top notch, that are all going to pitch you for anything and everything you want to pitch. If it's just this, it's just this. It's up to you. It's got all the right kind of keywords in here. It's going to lead people through to, guess what? Let me just show you how this would act. See, this page is going to rank. If you're thinking, why would it rank? The answer is because of everything down here that you don't really see, okay? And we can turn things on and off. If you're wondering if we have to have the phone number on, nah, we can flip it off. What about maps? We can flip them on or off. It just depends on what you want to pitch. Adds value to the pages when you want to use it. So say somebody clicks the link, right? Here's what it does. Let me just show you. See this? We're on Website Installer. This is where you can buy this thing. See how it's got a promo code up here? PC equals, and it's got a particular promo code. That would be mine, okay? So now, the coolest thing is, say I start doing stuff, like I start watching videos, and I'm all excited, and man, I want to get this. It's creating thousands of pages and minutes to promote anything with the Legacy UAP. I watch a couple of videos, I get the point. The whole trainer, by the way, is here. This is all the deep level stuff of using the Legacy UAP to sell anything you want. Not just the Legacy UAP, but anything else. This is awesome right here. Watch these 3 right in a row, and you will know everything you need to know about Legacy UAP to set yourself free, okay? Now, let's say I want to get it. Well, I might go up here, and I might think, oh, let me just kind of browse around. Watch the promo code. This is the point I want to make. It sticks, okay? So if I go somewhere else, even if I'm checking the live demo, it's on a different site, and I'm like, oh, okay, that's kind of cool. It's not the Legacy UAP, but it's kind of cool. All right, well, that's nice. And let's say the guy just says, okay, no, I want to go there. It doesn't matter where he goes. I'm just going to shortcut this to make the point, okay? So let's say you're going to get the details, and here's the point. See that? It's still held, right? Well, that means this. If you scroll down, it's already added. You didn't have to tell anyone to add it to get the discount. You just told them to click the special link, right? So it already gives a $100 discount right now. By the way, this is good through the weekend on my code. That's it, okay? After that, it's $295. This thing's come a tremendous way. You're going to want it now. I always like to reward the first movers, so this is your chance to get it for $100 off, okay? Now, here's the thing. If you don't have a domain name, get one. Okay, if you have one, put it in here. You got to set the name servers to these. Okay, so just follow the instructions in this very simple paragraph for your domain name. Right? If you need a domain name, click here to buy one. Okay, and that way you're on GoDaddy, say, right? Well, let me get out. I didn't mean to be logged in. GoDaddy. Okay, and when you click it, you'll see where you can go ahead and find your perfect domain name. Do a search, find a good one, go ahead and buy it. Right? Log in and get it. And set the name servers. If you don't know how, ask GoDaddy support because they are awesome and they will just show you. It's very simple to do this. Okay. Now that you have your perfect domain name, and I've had people ask, what kind of a domain do you get if you want to sell anything? Well, generic domain name like bestprovidersintown.com. That way, if you do a project like Denver-plumbing. bestprovidersintown.com, makes sense, doesn't it? What about Chicago-roofer.bestprovidersintown.com? That also makes sense. So yeah, you can promote anyone, thousands of guys. You can promote industry-wide, or you can just sell this to everyone. It's up to you. Everyone's looking for SEO substitutes. All those keywords are out there. You can create pages to canvas all the combinations right away and have them all lead to you. So how will this go? Well, you put your domain name in. By the way, fill in the top information, first name, email, state, country, postal code. We need that for our records, okay? Because we need to know if you're in state or out of state for our tax purposes. As for company information, you don't even need to add it. You don't need to add anything here because you're going to deal with the var sheet anyway after the fact. Okay, so you just put in your domain name there, set the name servers. When you're done, buy it. When you buy it, you can pay with PayPal or a credit card on the next page. You'll see the two options. Very simple. This will install in 2 minutes. And the video training, by the way, yeah, it's on the video training page. It's these things at the top. This bit about the UAP, that's actually these three. This is all the stuff that leads up to why you would want to get the Legacy UAP because of everything it does for you. So you don't have to mess with SEO on your own website. Just create other pages that are perfect already that point in at your own website. Way easier. Gives you this crazy competitive edge, and you didn't even need to create content because it's already UAP content. It's good for anything. All right, so now you'll have it, right? It'll install in like 2 minutes. No kidding. So what's it going to be like? I'm going to show you. Close other tabs. You're going to have it on your domain, right? Kind of like what I'm showing you here on this domain, okay? And you're like, okay, what do I do now? All these pages and everything, what do I do? And you're like, what about my sitemap? So far, no sitemap, right? Let me show you what you do. You want to make all the links on this page that would go to my URL with my promo code, for example, go to yours. How do you do it? This is all you have to do. From the dashboard, when you logged in, go to var sheet loader. Okay, you'll get the email telling you how to log in. It's not hard. Now, just download the latest var sheet. That's the variable sheet, the sheet with all the variables. Here it is. So I'm just going to like pull this to the side sort of so that I can show you what we're doing. We're going to open that Excel file. You're going to love this. This is the easiest program ever because once you bought it, it created a record of you in the system. Okay, it'll accrue commissions for you. It'll pay you out directly. Go to column N where you see promo code. Change the promo code to your promo code. What is it going to be like? ABC 567? You know, whatever the promo code is that you're assigned. All the rest of this you don't even need to mess with. If you want to add more keywords, you know, for more variability, you can. If you want to add more cities, you can, but you don't need to. I'll show you why. Go ahead and close it. Now what are we going to do? We're going to upload it with a name. So just give it a name. Any name will do, like UAP. Now I'm going to just grab it, drag it, let it go. There it is. And submit it. Now it's uploaded, right? So the moment it's uploaded, I can go to generate batch GV. And watch, it's going to say, how many rows do you want? Well, it's a 6-page website. So I'm going to make 1,000 subdomains, 1,000 rows. That way it's really 6,000 total pages, canvassing all those keywords times all the top 100 most populous cities or whatever it is I have in there. Okay. Starting ID, 1. Why? Because so far we don't have any rows at all in the sitemap. So we're just going to start with row 1. And let's submit. Okay. So it is right now creating 6,000 pages for me, okay, at the rate effectively of 1,000 per second. It's done. If I come back and refresh, here it is. It's all here, right? If I click open any of those pages, I'll see differences and all the variabilities that we have in the system. Let me just show you. So when we come down, we're looking and seeing what it says. Lead generation software, website marketing, website advertising. There's this video button, you know, different things. It's showing the Google map for whatever the area is. Okay. Same down here. All right. And all these links click through to the website, right? And I have to refresh it now because now it's for your code, right? Now what? Now, let's say I went to some other page like New York City mass web page generation, right? It's all different. The page title's different. The meta description's different. The links still go to your promo code though. Okay, all that stuff's the same. But look at this. Different verbiage, different links, different images to click on that make cool points. The Google Maps for the new city we're in. Okay, all this stuff is set up that way. And all these pages here are going to follow suit. It's going to stick with whatever I just did for that row. Okay. Which is neat because let's take a look at another row. That's how fast we can promote anything. right? Just all you need is keywords and a destination URL, and that's it. Okay, we've got all these different images stocked in there for the banners and for the sidebar. We're going to add more over time. And this is just awesome. So everything here leads to you. If somebody's like, get the Legacy UAP now, right? And they're here, this is the last huge point about why you want it. And you can click the image to get it or click the wording to get it. When you do, it brings them right to the page where it can be bought, except, hey, this promo code's not valid, is it? That's the protection for you, okay? Promo code does not give anyone a discount unless it's valid. So it's got to be your promo code. So when they come through your website, it's got to be your promo code if they're going to get the benefit. Get the point? So this automatically builds itself up. How would you make a production like this stronger? Get more than one on different domains so that you can run them out. Now you might be thinking this, but if I set them all up on different domains, don't they all have the same front pages? The answer is there's a trick to it. We already dealt with that. Watch this. I'm going to go back to my Varsity loader. Last thing I'm going to show you. It's fascinating. See this? Generate random variables. If I do that and it tells me it did it, check this out. My front page, right? With all the stuff we said on the front page. Watch this. I refresh. It's all different. Different images, different verbiage, different focal points, okay? Different image, different city. My front page is, and all the verbiage is different. All of this verbiage is totally different. For those of you that understand how variables go, let me just show you what this looks like, because if you've never seen this before, it'll blow your mind. Variables for brand name and everything. More variables and more variables, variables. This thing is variable dense. That's why you can create unlimited pages with it and just never run out of room. Okay, that's how amazing this is. All right, so the only caveat we have is for anyone you get, please limit yourself to a total of 10,000 pages. So if you got 6 pages and you're going to do a production, do about 1,500 total batch global variables, okay? Because that'll be 1,500 times 6 is pushing 10K anyway. That's good enough. Now, what if I wanted to make my pages new and fresh? Well, think about it. The URLs are locked into place. So if I do like another 1,000 locked into place and I start again, I'm going to wind up with the same URLs. So that's perfect. But guess what? All the variable stuff that's variable within the pages just changed. You know what that means? Google saw my pages get updated. I just updated 6,000 pages. And by updating 6,000 pages, then Google gets to see we're here. We're keeping each page fresh. Each page still has the right to show up as though it's new. How's that for crazy? By the way, export project, right? After you randomize the front page variables, just go ahead and export it, put on another website, use it to backlink yourself or anything you want to offer. Isn't that nuts? And so that's what's here. That's what you can do. And you can do it for anything you want to do it for. And you can create unlimited, totally unique websites for as many people as you would like. And this is just awesome. All right. It is the best, fastest, easiest, most user-friendly system we have ever made. And this is the quickest way to create backlinks for anything, referral projects for anything, get projects going with phone numbers for people to call, okay? And then that way, when they do that, you know, you can get paid for sending leads to anyone, okay? So you can test anything out and override it with anything else, and you can do it rapidly. Last thing I'm going to show you is just how fast you can make changes inside the var sheet to completely change everything, okay? The first set of columns here, leave them alone. You don't need them. These next 3 govern the way the URLs come out. So just this times that is like your total URL combinations, okay? Then what? Oh, by the way, for maximum results, make sure that they're offset. This should not be a multiple of this. It should be offset. Like if this is 11, make sure it's not 33. It's got to be like 32 or 34, 35, 36. And then this, like one more or one less than that, whatever. But take a look. City, service, keyword. Long state, short state. If you're not going to use cities and states, it doesn't even matter. You're just doing it for local targeting. You're going to hide all that information on the site. You won't show the map. You'll disable it. Promo codes, whatever the promo code should be. All of this stuff, this is for if you forgot the password to your admin panel, so change it to your email. All the rest of this, you can make this anything you want. And that's almost it. Look at this. By the time we get to here, we've got like a list of email company, addresses, phone, SMS, Google Map, keywords, just a few more. You copy the keywords or split them into groups, whatever you want to do. Okay. Here I did keywords, but then I replaced all the spaces with a plus sign. Just a quick Control H, right? I highlighted that and just went everywhere there's a space, turn it into a plus sign, replace all. That's it. And that's for the Ask URLs and stuff, to be able to get external links pointing at Ask and Wikipedia. That's what this is. Other than that, this is just fillers for the keywords to help give them more body. Okay. You can amend these things all you want. By the time you get to the end here, you're really not going to do anything with the rest of it. It's already done and sort of meant for you to just ignore. All of these here, this is all done for you. You don't need to change anything in there. So you only change from column I through column AN for any project you want. It'll literally take you minutes. Then just upload it, right, into the system to overwrite, give it a name, choose file, overwrite, generate a bunch of pages, and then generate random variables if you want to make the site unique on the front end. Somebody said, what's the quickest way to keep the site fresh? Every 2 weeks, just hit generate random variables. Log in, hit that, log out. That's really it. That's all you need to do. If Google sees you make changes to your front page, hey, you're still there. Google can still rank you. If you want to make a better job of it, just generate batch TV, do the same 1,000 or 1,500 again, and start at row 1. So it overwrites with the same URLs, but updates the page contents and they're all new. If you want to do a partial, then what? Then you would just do like 100 and start with row maybe 20 and go. That way you've only updated from 20 through 119 and the rest are not updated. That's so realistic. For Google, that's realistic. Every time you do that, it's going to ping your sitemaps for you so you don't even have to hit the button to do it. That's for Google, Yahoo, and Bing. All you have to do is upload the var sheet and generate a bunch of variables, and that's it. That's how you submitted everything to Google. That's really it. Okay, I hope you found this interesting. This is the last weekend that my promotion code is going to work for the discount. Those of you that want to go big, if you're curious, those of you that have a clue what I'm talking about, we'll put a version of this in Software Installer for you, and you can stick it on any number of websites you want if you want to pay $2,500 to PayPal at moji-crew.com, okay? And just put in a comment, right, for our accounting records that says Unlimited Legacy UAP, okay? And that right there is for all you prime movers, while it's still cheap, because it's only going to get more expensive as we have more results, as we get more testimonials, because all of this is going to work. We did it before. We know it works. We're just doing it in a much better way now. So reality check is anyone and everyone benefits from the Legacy UAP because you can sell anything. You can promote yourself, your friends, your colleagues, your church, anything you want. Okay? So if you do that, what will it allow? It'll allow you to install unlimited versions of Legacy UAP just from one website to the next website, to the next website, to the next website, to the next website. And really, it only costs you cPanels if you're on our server. If you're on your own server, it only costs you the cost of domain names, and that's it, literally. So you can create massive projects, massive backlinking, an empire of backlinking sites for yourself for $10 each once you have this. We'll just show you how to do it. We'll help you set it up. It's not even hard. Okay, so that's like the equivalent of buying what, like 8 UAPs. This is what's happening is if you're committing to buy 8 of them, we're committing to give you full unlimited access. okay, to just install as many as you want for all the purposes you're after. You're obviously in it for the commerce and you really want to push it to make money. So if you're willing to bend towards us that way, we're willing to bend back and help you out. All right. Other than that, you guys have a good weekend. I hope you find this interesting and hope you guys get on board. Don't miss the deal. Make sure to buy into it now. That's the promo code WMS123 if you want to get the $100 discount. That's just through this weekend. And then we're off and running. For those of you that dive in and get going for yourselves, this is great. Those of you who want to sell it, if you're already in the system and have a promo code, you don't need to buy it to sell it. But obviously, if you buy it, you can just generate the pages so you don't have to run around through all the forums to try to sell. You can just make your websites so that your websites do your selling for you. You can walk away and do other things. Not just that, but you can sell anything you want. You can sell our stuff if you don't know what to sell, or anything else you want to sell if you do. You'll get paid through our system. Pays out weekly, pays out to your commissions. You'll see how it works. It's really awesome. And you get paid 2 levels deep. We'll explain all that on the inside area for the sales team. But guys, if you own it, okay, and that's the thing, if you own it, then you get paid 2 levels deep on the sales of it. Okay. But the reality check is this is awesome. Get it, get in, get moving, and we'll see you on the inside.